Kumar with the midday news. The headlines. Election canvassing in full throttle as top leaders hold back-to-back rallies for fifth phase of Lok Sabha elections. Violence mars poll campaigning in Odisha as a BJP worker killed and 8 injured in clashes in Ganjam district. Jharkhand Rural Development Minister Alamgir remanded to 6-day ED custody in tender commission scam. Southwest monsoon likely to arrive over Kerala around 31st of this month. Indian football legend Sunil Chhetri announces his retirement from national team. And in IPL cricket, Sunrisers Hyderabad to lock horns with Gujarat Titans in Hyderabad this evening. And now the news in detail. The election campaigning is in full throttle in poll-bound areas as top leaders are holding back-to-back rallies for the fifth phase of Lok Sabha elections. The campaigning for this phase will end on Saturday, while polling will be held on the 20th of this month. In Uttar Pradesh, star campaigners of different political parties are using all their might to woo the voters. Prime Minister and senior BJP leader Narendra Modi today said that the CAA is a burning example of the Modi ki guarantee, and it is clear that whatever promises BJP government makes, it fulfills them also. He was addressing an election rally in Jaunpur district of Uttar Pradesh.
पश्चिम बंगाल से लेकर दिल्ली पंजाब तक हजारों शरणार्थी परिवार मां भारती की गोद में रह रहे हैं, अनाथ की तरह रह रहे हैं। वो अब सम्मान के साथ रहेंगे, उनके पास उनकी एक पहचान होगी, वो मां भारती के बेटे कहने के हकदार हो जाएंगे।
Mr. Modi said that earlier the development was restricted to big cities like Delhi and Bombay, but now a lot of development has taken place at religious places like Ayodhya and Kashi also. Earlier addressing a political rally in Lalganj area of Alamgir district, the Prime Minister said that Samajwadi Party and Congress are two sides of the same coin. They both lie and indulge in nepotism and corruption. Mr. Modi will be addressing back-to-back rallies for 2 days. He will be holding public gatherings in Bhadohi and Pratapgarh today. He is scheduled to stay in the Governor House, Lucknow tonight and will address 3 more rallies in Barabanki, Fatehpur and Hamirpur constituencies tomorrow. These rallies are being held in the constituencies which will go to polls in the 5th and 6th phase. On the other hand, Congress General Secretary Priyanka Gandhi Vadra, campaigning in Raebareli, attacked the BJP and said that the Saffron Party is promoting lawlessness. Samajwadi Party Chief Akhilesh Yadav also attacked the BJP in Banda and said that the state government and the central government are deep neck in corruption. Chief Minister of Delhi and Aam Aadmi Party leader Arvind Kejriwal attacked the BJP today and said that the Saffron Party is saying that they need more than 400 Lok Sabha seats in this election because they want to change the constitution and end the reservation. He was jointly addressing a press conference in Lucknow with Samajwadi Party Chief Akhilesh Yadav. Mr. Kejriwal said that the whole ecosystem of the BJP and the RSS has always been against the thought of reservation, and we have been warning this to the people from the very beginning that BJP wants to change the constitution. Talking to the media, Mr. Akhilesh Yadav alleged that the BJP is a bluff party and people have understood the reality and they are not going to accept BJP anymore. In Bihar, several lead campaigners and party leaders of the NDA and INDIA are crisscrossing across the state in the poll-bound parliamentary constituencies for the 5th and the rest of the phases of Lok Sabha elections. Senior BJP leader and Home Minister Amit Shah is holding a public meeting in Sitamarhi in support of the JDU candidate Devesh Chandra Thakur. RJD has fielded Arjun Rai, a former MP from this seat. Mr. Shah will also address a public meeting today in Madhubani parliamentary constituency in support of the BJP candidate. From Grand Alliance, Congress, Vikashsheel Insan Party, CPIML and other parties are also holding public meetings and election rallies in Karakat, Saran, Hajipur, Muzaffarpur and other poll-bound areas. Senior RJD leader Tejasvi Prasad Yadav will also hold public meetings at Benipatti, Kevati, Marhoda and Amnor under Madhubani and Saran parliamentary constituency. Odisha is witnessing a high-voltage campaign for the remaining three phases of both Lok Sabha and Assembly elections amidst reports of violence in some constituencies. Top leaders of BJP, Congress and BJD are on a campaign trail seeking blessings of the voters for their nominees. BJP President JP Nadda, who is camping in the state since yesterday, held a mega roadshow at Bhubaneswar this morning. He will also address two rallies in Sundargarh and Bargarh Lok Sabha constituencies this afternoon. BJD Supremo and Odisha Chief Minister Naveen Patnaik is also scheduled to hold a roadshow at Bhubaneswar this evening. Congress President Mallikarjun Kharge is on a one-day visit to Odisha and is scheduled to address a huge public meeting at Phulbani under Kandamahal parliamentary constituency this afternoon. Meanwhile, a BJP worker was killed and 7 others were injured in a clash between the supporters of the ruling BJD and the opposition BJP in Odisha's Ganjam district. The incident took place in Sri Krishna Saranapur village under Aska parliamentary constituency last night over putting up posters for poll campaigning. In another incident, in Ganjam district, one person is seriously injured in a firing due to political rivalry between two groups of people. The Election Commission has directed the Ganjam collector to take necessary steps to stop violence in the district. In our series of key constituencies for Lok Sabha polls, today we bring you a report on Sundargarh parliamentary constituency in Odisha. The constituency is going for polls in the 5th phase of general elections on the 20th of this month. There is a high-voltage campaign this time as big names are contesting, with BJP fielding former Union Minister and incumbent MP Jualo Ram, while the ruling party in the state, the BJD, has fielded former Indian hockey captain Dilip Tirke against him. Congress has fielded veteran leader Janardhan Dehuri as its nominee. Details from our correspondent.
Sundargarh district is known for its dense forests and mountains, and Sundargarh Lok Sabha constituency is reserved for scheduled tribes. In the elections since the 90s, sometimes Congress and sometimes BJP have won Sundargarh Lok Sabha seat. Frida Tapno of Congress had won the parliamentary elections of 1991 and 1996, but in the 1998 general elections, BJP opened its account by winning this seat. Tribal leader Juel Oram was elected as member of parliament from Sundargarh seat. Juel Oram completed his hat-trick by winning the parliamentary elections of 1999 and 2004. After the win in 2004, Juel Oram became country's first tribal affairs cabinet minister in the Atal Bihari Vajpayee government. But in the 2009 general elections, Juel Oram had to face defeat. Congress candidate and former chief minister of Odisha, Hemanand Biswal, defeated Juel Oram in a tough fight by a margin of 11,624 votes. In the 2014 parliamentary elections, BJP once again fielded Juel Oram. He defeated BJD candidate and former Indian hockey team captain Dilip Tirke by a margin of 18,829 votes. BJP retained this seat in 2019 elections also. Juel Oram achieved his big victory this time. He defeated BJD by a margin of 2,23,065 votes. Prakash Das, Akashvani News, Bhubaneswar.
Over 451 million people have cast their vote in the first 4 phases of the ongoing Lok Sabha elections. The Election Commission in a statement today informed that the collective voter turnout in the first 4 phases of the general election 2024 is 66.95%. The poll body said higher voter turnout is a message from the Indian voters to the world. It also called upon the voters to vote in large numbers in the remaining 3 phases. This is Akashvani giving you the news. For quick news updates round the clock, follow us on our Twitter handle at AIR News Alerts.
Lok Nirnay 2024, a special program on the general elections, every evening at 7
and repeat broadcast at 9:30 p.m. on Akashvani Gold.
Updates of election activities, insights from regions and constituencies, expert opinion and analysis.
In the world's largest festival of democracy.
Stay tuned to Lok Prasarak ke saath. Lok Nirnay 2024.
Welcome back to the midday news on Akashvani. Jharkhand Rural Development Minister Alamgir was today presented in the Prevention of Money Laundering Act PMLA court after the Enforcement Directorate or ED arrested him yesterday after interrogation. The court has agreed to 6 days remand duration of him beginning tomorrow. Meanwhile, the ED has requested the court to grant a remand period of 14 days to investigate more in the Tender Commission scam under Prevention of Money Laundering Act. Mr. Alam was arrested yesterday in the Tender Commission scam after recovery of cash amounting to more than 35 crore rupees by the ED. The National Commission for Women, NCW, has taken suo motu cognizance of the alleged assault of Rajya Sabha MP Swati Maliwal by Bibhab Kumar, the private secretary of Delhi Chief Minister Arvind Kejriwal, at the CM residence. The Commission has asked Bibhab Kumar to appear before it tomorrow. In Uttarakhand, pilgrims cannot undertake the Char Dham Yatra without registration. Stringent checking will be done at barriers and other points, and those without registration will not be allowed to proceed for the pilgrimage. The Chief Secretary of the state, Radha Raturi, mentioned that Chief Secretaries of all the states are being informed through letters to create awareness among pilgrims coming for their respective states regarding the registration process for the Char Dham Yatra. Southwest monsoon is likely to arrive over Kerala around the 31st of this month with a standard deviation of 4 days. India Meteorological Department said that advance of the southwest monsoon over Indian mainland is marked by the monsoon onset over Kerala and is an important indicator characterizing the transition from hot and dry season to a rainy season. Last year, the southwest monsoon set on the 8th of June. Talking to Akashvani News senior IMD scientist R.K. Jinamani delineated on the upcoming monsoon. He said that the conditions are favorable and the monsoon is all set to arrive in time.
Southwest monsoon will set in over Kerala around 31 May, and the prediction system has a plus minus 4 days. The southwest monsoon will arrive over South Andaman Sea, adjoining southeast Bay of Bengal and Nicobar Island by around 19 May. Because the onset of southwest of monsoon over Kerala, the mainland of India, always good news.
Meanwhile, the Meteorological Department forecasts widespread rain and thunder showers across the state of Kerala for the next 5 days. Yellow alert is issued in 9 districts of the state today. Heavy rain is predicted in isolated regions of the state. Fisher folks are warned from venturing into the sea in the southern Kerala coasts today. Information and Broadcasting Minister Anurag Singh Thakur appreciated the collaboration of several private sports channels with India. Signing Hands Private Limited for providing Indian Sign Language and audio descriptive commentary during the T20 World Cup 2024. In a social media post, he said that it is an important step in line with the government's vision for inclusivity. Indian football legend Sunil Chhetri has announced his retirement after a distinguished career with the national team. In a social media post, Chhetri revealed that the upcoming match against Kuwait on the 6th of June this year at the Salt Lake Stadium in Kolkata will be his final appearance in the national colours. In IPL cricket, Sunrisers Hyderabad will lock horns with Gujarat Titans at the Rajiv Gandhi International Cricket Stadium in Hyderabad today. The match will begin at 7:30 this evening. In badminton, India's Miraba Luang Maisnam has advanced to the men's singles quarterfinals of the prestigious Thailand Open Badminton in Bangkok, Thailand today. The 21-year-old Indian shuttler stunned Mats Christophersen of Denmark in straight games 21-14, 22-20 to march into his first quarterfinal in the Super 500 tournament. And now, before we end the bulletin, the headlines once again. Election canvassing in full throttle as top leaders hold back-to-back rallies for 5th phase of Lok Sabha elections. Violence mars poll campaigning in Odisha as a BJP worker killed and 8 injured in clashes in Ganjam district. Jharkhand Rural Development Minister Alamgir remanded to 6 days of ED custody in Tender Commission scam. Southwest monsoon likely to arrive over Kerala around 31st of this month. Indian football legend Sunil Chhetri announces his retirement from national team. And in IPL cricket, Sunrisers Hyderabad to lock horns with Gujarat Titans in Hyderabad this evening. And with that, we end the midday news.